What's good, people? It's the Rap Roundtable here. Your boy Jarvis, the Rap Snob, Diddy the Balance, the homie Mace. We just need y'all to like, share, and subscribe when you tap into the videos. We're trying to reach 5,000 subs and eventually 10K subs. And with your help, we could definitely do that. Especially people who watch the videos and don't sub. You watching, we appreciate it. But the subs help us run it up even more. For our people who are already sub, make sure you hit that bell right next to the subscribe option. Pick all. When you pick all, it allows us to feed you what you need to get from us immediately. If you don't hit all, you'll get it when YouTube decides to give it to you. But if you hit all, you get the streams, you get the community posts, you get our regular uploads, you get everything. Hit all, help us run these numbers up, 5K, 10K, build a Rap Roundtable brand. Tap in with us. Peace.
The Rap Roundtable.
Yes, sir. We're back once again. Another reaction from the Rap Roundtable. Boy Job, Diddy the Balance, the Rap Snob. Rome Streetz, Kiss the Ring.
Yes.
The Griselda debut, the much anticipated, much celebrated, all over social media. The rollout has been impeccable. Rome Streetz, shout out to Coach. You guys are home team, Bad Influence was good. Dini, the connection.
Yo,
talk to us about Kiss the Ring.
Shout out to Rome Street, shout out to Coach, shout out to the whole Social Misfits, whole Connect, Bad Influence, man. We always ask for artists to let us know who they are in the music. You know, we always say, like, who is this person, especially when it comes to like the full-length projects. If I didn't know Rome Streetz, this album definitely let me know who Rome Streetz is. I got a lot, man. I think this is Rome's full-fledged journey on wax, even though every album that you make is essentially your journey, but this is the journey.
Right.
You know, man, for those hiding under a rock, get familiar. Rome Streetz has arrived, man. I wanted to talk about the when you listen to an artist and you listen to them for a long time, you know what they're good at. You know what I'm saying? You know who the shooter is. You know who the do with the handle is. And I always knew Rome is a boss smith. He's a shooter. Okay. You know, so I wanted to know, like, what could Rome do with the handle? What's Rome like on the defense? What's Rome like switching it up? And I got that. I got footwork, man. And it really showed on records like Blow for Blow, Ugly Balenciagas, Armed and Dangerous, Cry Champagne, Serving, and Fashion Rebel, man. The production showed up. Shout out to the homie Conductor. He was on there for a lot of joints. The ad-lib, the calling cards, a little heavy though, Conductor. You know what I'm saying? A little heavy. But other than that, man, that's probably my real only gripe with the joint. It was a good 50-minute joint, 17 records. It was sharp. The bar work, man. Like, I'm never gonna be disappointed with bar work when it comes to Rome Streetz. The dude is a rapping ass nigga. Like, you know how niggas rap?
Yeah.
Rome raps. You know? I thought the album was dope, man. Yeah,
Rome is special, man.
Yeah, he connected a lot of boxes for me. I really appreciated this, and big things is coming from Rome. Pause.
Yo.
Hey,
yo. Listen, man, I gotta talk my shit once again. Because, you know, Dini and I have gone back and forth at this table. There was a text that I sent a long time ago that motherfuckers dubbed and just ignored.
Facts.
And it was a freestyle video. Yes, it was a freestyle video. And I was like, yo, Rome is next up. He's special. He goes crazy, and motherfuckers dubbed it. And then, and I was like, "Yo, y'all gotta remember this name, Rome Streetz." And I shared 19 Naughty Windbreaker.
You did, but can we just include Sin is the more eclectic one of the group? So we're getting a lot of different flavors when Sin sends shit.
Hold on, let's be clear. Hold on, Sin. Oh, wait. We did not trust you, bro. Let's be clear.
I know, I understand it, but I still got to talk about shit because I seen it like a zenith, like a 50-inch zenith.
You did. You are the one who introduced us.
Remember this name, Rome Streetz, and look,
you still years later,
on Griselda, doing major things. Griselda debut. Listen, man, for me, the album started kicking in around track 4. When him and Conway, Rome Streetz and Conway together on the track, beautiful. Tyson Beckford, fire.
Retarded.
Derringer on the beat. Shout out to Derringer.
Shout out to Derringer. Showed up.
Thing on the boards, man. Ugly Balenciagas. You know what? the fact that somebody said it. I've been saying this about those goddamn shoes for the longest. Those chunky, ugly Balenciagas, get them out of here, man. Somebody said it. I love that.
Shout out to Ro.
Bro, the Alchemist joint, long story short, beautiful. One of my favorite joints, Servant with Boldy James. That shit goes crazy. And the fact that, now, hear me out. I feel like Rome Streetz is one of my favorite MCs right now because
no question.
His flow is always so razor sharp, bro. Like the pocket and the cadence, the only person I could really like sort of compare him to in terms of how sharp and in pocket he always is Pusha T.
Yeah.
He's like that level of in the pocket and just sharp with the pocket and cadence. But he switched it up on Servant. And when I heard it, and I was like, oh, like he'll switch up the speed. He'll rhyme to faster beats and then he'll slow it down for slower beats. Most of the time, the pocket and cadence is usually the same. But when he switched the flow up on Servant, I was like, oh, okay. Rome is trying to do something else. He's trying to go up a level. And I always respect when I hear an artist, when I hear an MC that's got crazy skill, crazy talent, but they're like, you know what? I'm gonna switch it up real quick and I'm gonna go up a level because I don't want to stay here the whole time. I want to go here. You know what I mean?
Show us your game.
Dexterity, switch the handle, go southpaw real quick. That's what I got from that song, and I love it. Reversible. Oh my God! When I heard Reversible and then Fashion Rebel, look, man. Rome Streetz is out here doing big things. Shout out to Rome. Shout out to home team. Coach Bombay, Griselda, big Griselda shit. We out.
Yo. You know what? Real quick, shout out to y'all. Y'all picked up Derringer. I got to chop it up with Derringer. Not too long.
At the Rome Streetz movie premiere.
The round table outside. We
outside
with the people that we talk about because we are really of the culture. We keep trying to explain to y'all. Like, it's no games here. Like, we really love this shit, and everything we say is out of love, whether it's good or bad. When it comes to this album, Sim talked about how sharp the flow is. Like, to me, Rome Streetz is like the New York equivalent of like a Twister, as much as like as the amount of words he could fit into a bar without ever being off beat. Like, there's guys that I've worked with or people I've listened to, and I hear them rap, and I'd be like, yo, take that word out right there, because the flow sounds a little weird. Take that out right there. Rome impeccably fits all these words in, and he don't miss. It's like, Rome is a smoker. So it's like, I wonder about how is it that he's able to have such incredible breathing with the amount of chimney lungs this man has. Like, it's really impressive to me, because it's like, he don't, y'all see how he rap, right? Like, what kind of breathing you gotta have to rhyme that level? And he does freestyles. He's freestyle for us. We've seen him do freestyles where he's rhyming. Don't lose his breath, nothing. So like, wait a fuck, like, how, bro? When I see this man again, I'm gonna ask him, how do you do it? Like, do you swim? Like, do you, like, you know what I mean? Like, do you go underwater and hold your breath? Because it's like, how are you able to smoke that much and be this good at rhyming at the level that you rhyme at? It's impeccable machine gun rhyming. The joint with Conway, tough. Shout out to Conway. Like, it's like, when you hear Conway rhyme, he's so fucking good that you can almost miss the little things he does, like what instrument he feels like rhyming on, where he switches the flow at like the 6th bar, not 4x4x4 and a 16, but like around the 6th or the 7th bar. I'm gonna just switch my flow because I can. It's like, this guy is amazing to me. But blow for blow, I'm putting it on wax right now. The best, not even close, the best posse cut of the year.
Yeah,
it's blow for
Big
blow.
Talk.
The way Benny elevated his shit for this, but that's iron sharpening iron. Shout out to Sincere Rap Snob. That's
we failed him that day. Instead of laughing at him, we should have corrected him. We failed him that day. That's on us.
We love you, Sid. But yeah, I mean, the way Rome proceeded with Stove, proceeded with Benny, the way they just came furiously like that, pause, back to back. This shit was impeccable, bro. I must have spent that record back like 5 times. Like there was so many gems in that record. So many.
I do like the skits because it's like I don't like when songs just it's 17 tracks, song.
Right.
I like the breaks. You can hear the West Side Gun influence with what the skits were, the placement of them. Love it. Love the aesthetic. Like to me, like I was wondering when Rome officially joined Griselda, would this be a Rome Streetz album or would this be a West Side Gun album with Rome Streetz rhyming on it? I felt like they found a way to blend the marriage of what a Rome Streetz project sounds like with what Griselda does aesthetically. I also appreciate the fact that the big guns were rolled out for this album. I thought Rome was going to be standing by himself. You got Boldy on this album, Stove, Benny, Conway. Like, listen, you can't ask for much more.
West Side.
Listen. It's like no expense was left behind. Like, we're going to put the budget behind you and we're going to show that this guy Rome is next up. I thought Stove was going to come first. Pause. Yeah, see, Dini, it's your fault, bro. Like, this project, but I got a gripe, though. Dini, you mentioned it earlier. Not the conductor beats, but the conductor drop at the end of some of these songs to the point that it's drowning out the lyrics. I got an issue with that. Just as a consumer, I got to be 100. Like, Conductor, we have a problem. All right.
On one record, I think it was like 8 times back to back. I was like, God damn, bro.
Tone it down a little bit. It can't always be.
And I feel like it was louder than the vocals. Like it was louder.
Bro,
like it was
screaming.
like it was like
drowning the vocals out.
The verse and the beat, and then the conductor drop was like on 11. Like I was like, you can turn it down a little bit.
Shout out to Armani Caesar
yelling
too.
Over Rome Street bars.
Armed and Dangerous. Shout out to Armani Caesar, man. Yes. I needed that. That was what I was talking about with Rome. I wanted to see something different. And that the love record. I thought that was deep. The street love record, and I needed that, Rome, and I got that. I appreciate you, bro. It's just good. It's good to get different lanes.
Yeah, I like that. Like the bars weren't just punchlines too. There was like little mini stories that he was telling within the bars as well. Love it.
Yeah. But we got a lot out of this album, yo. Like first, like a good mix of different producers. We got Davinger in there, Conductor, Alchemist, Green Lantern, Denny LaFleur on Servant. Shouts to him.
Shout out to Sovereign.
The homegirl Sovereign. Yeah, man, she doing her thing too. And then we also, like we were saying, we got Armed and Dangerous, which is a love story. We got story joints. We got Rome switching up the flow on Servant. Like, he gave us a lot, man. He gave us a
Tyson
lot.
Beckford.
Oh, listen,
it's crazy.
And it's only up from here for Rome, man. That's all I can say, man.
He said he was coming for people's heads, and lyrically, I believe that, bro. Like, this guy, I don't think he's content to just be like, you go on a blog and they say, Rome Streetz is nice.
He told Jov that personally. He said, I got some shit for y'all niggas, man.
Rome's trying to be the best.
Yeah.
That's my takeaway. Lyrically, I think he wants to be numero uno, and he wants somebody to prove him wrong.
He's up there, man. He's definitely up there with the best of them.
Absolutely.
Oh, like non-factor. Ugly Balenciagas, like the fact that you made that a bar as a rapper in the culture, and he's a fashion forward guy. He's not one of these dudes that can wear a hoodie and basketball shorts. Like he get fly, you know what I mean? So for you to put that in a bar, is that gonna shift the culture now? Or are people gonna start looking at Balenci's like they really are what they are? They look like the shoes Piccolo wearing Dragon Ball. Let's call it what it is.
And West Side love a pair of Balenci's. Yeah. So I'm sure looking at that was the inspiration. Because sometimes I see West and Balenci's like, come on, you could have put on any kicks, good brother, and that fit would have still been clean. I hate them Balenci's. Shout out to them for mentioning that shit.
They be good wrestling boots. Like if you know what I mean?
If you gotta stomp somebody out,
some hiking Jones.
Maybe instead of Timberland up, it'll be Balenci'd up.
Nah, them Tims. That Michael Jackson meme where they was like, when you get jumped and the dude with the black Tims is about to stomp you out like that. That's my shit.
Classic.
Classic, man.
I would say, overall to put a bow on things, like I can't believe like we made it through the drought, bro. Like imagine the big Friday releases are rappers, and they're not singing. It's not.
Yes, sir.
Freddie and Rome, facts. Freddie and Rome on the same day, and we got to get to that Boldy joint too. Boldy dropped today too.
Yeah,
dropped today. I didn't even know
with Nicholas Craven.
And that Prodigy joint dropped too.
Yeah,
I knew about the P joint, but so I gotta go listen to Boldy, and I gotta stop talking to y'all and put the Boldy.
Yeah,
that's what you're saying to me,
man.
Yes, sir.
Listen, we're gonna definitely rank this album on 57, maybe if not 58. We're gonna get to it, listeners. But again, this is the reaction, because some of y'all gonna be like, "How the fuck y'all ranking this shit? Yeah, I just heard it today." Like, we're not gonna do it. We just want to tell y'all
our opinions of how it is.
Exactly. Sin, take us home, bro.
Yo, for the rap round table, Jaw the point guard, Dini the balance. The homie Mace couldn't make it out today, man, but shouts to him.
Just get fired, bro. Forget work.
I am facts, man. Bang it in. Yeah, Sincere the Rap Snob here to take you out. We are the Rap Round Table. We are out of here. One, y'all. Peace.
Boom.